All right, folks, doing overhead shoulder press. You'll see I'll bring the bar down to just under my chin, maybe my Adam's apple. Not gonna hit my chest. I think at this point in my age, flexibility, this is about as good as it's gonna get. So that said, you can still get pretty ridiculously strong with this range of motion. So I don't know. I guess I'll check on my other phone here. See how the kill the sound. I was trying to use some overhead lighting just to potentially bring out my definition a little better than you would see. Let's see here. If anybody's watching, but there's a delay. Yeah, this was better. I had a light that was directly overhead. Unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to use that. All right. So as I'm warming up, I did this on my weightlifting channel, or just to test if I get any viewers. It's I was surprised how many actual people tuned in for me doing a test. I don't expect that many on this channel, even though it has more subscribers. It's still not really enough to catch people's attention, I guess. But you never know. So we're going to, I think, maybe do a new max out today. Seated max out, not standing, obviously. You know, I've found it's a lot easier seated wise, and the difference in how much weight I can press seated is amazing. The last set of this workout, we'll probably jump over here and do standing, just so y'all know. But for right now, we're gonna just do seated. And if I can line the camera up good. So I'm trying to use the front camera so that we have a better, end up with a better picture, because the camera is a lot better. But I don't know that when you live stream it matters. It seems like they purposely drop it down quite a bit quality wise, and no matter what I do, the picture looks like crap. Now we could live stream with a laptop and some webcams. I've yet to find a webcam that I'm really happy with, though, for that. It's hard to believe how much weight I'll go up from this to honestly, that felt everything felt pretty stiff in there. So not sponsored by Cap, but I'd say most of our weights are Cap. I think every barbell I have, except, well, actually that's not true. I have a Weeder, 1 Weeder barbell, a VTX barbell. I've got, I think a Signature Fitness 5-footer and a Cap 5-footer, which amazingly the Cap 5-footer looks identical to the Signature Fitness one. Then we've got the can't remember if it's called ergonomic barbell, the green Cap one. It's slightly lighter than 45, but this is a Hulk Fit power cage 3x3. I love this power cage. For those of you that love the hammer strength power cages, this is actually affordable power cage that provides a lot of the same wonderful stuff that has. And quite honestly, probably not that many people squatting 500, 600, 700 pounds at home. Supposedly this can hold up a lot of weight, right? But that would be the only thing I would say the hammer strength would be better for, is those guys really. Now, if you've seen this channel, or either of my weightlifting channels, you probably noticed I have not done anything but military press using this power rack. I was using another power rack for flat bench because it's got the built-in safety bars. Then I bought a almost commercial grade flat bench. I have a Nautilus incline commercial and then a Magnum commercial decline. I honestly had hoped to get, say, like a hammer strength flat bench, but I ended up going with the one that I bought, and it's okay. Actually, I tell you what, I'm kind of disappointed in the one I bought. The rack pins are, there's 3 of them. One is way too low. One of them is a little bit too low. And then the third one is too high. All that adds up to not the best benching experience. Matter of fact, I think that's a potential way to tweak your shoulder. You don't have the ideal start finish points, but if you have a lift off, from the spotter, that's always pretty good. So yeah, today we'll get up there somewhere in the 200s. You'll see me go through different gear. So I just put on a weight belt. Right now we're gonna put some gloves on. Keep those hands somewhat soft. Then plus I need the wrist support. Then from there, you'll see me put some elbow sleeves on here shortly. And then we'll go with some 3-ply as we get closer to max out weight. All right, let's go ahead and do another. So these are pretty much all warm-up sets till we get to about 185. If you're out there watching and you're somewhat enjoying the content, please give it a like. I think it helps. And Try and check out some of my other videos, please. And if you got the electricity, put a couple videos of mine in your playlist and just go to bed. Give me that give me the watch hours. I'm sort of joking, but I'm not. So this channel obviously has enough subscribers to get monetized, but it doesn't have the watch hours, unfortunately. So I have 3 sets of elbow sleeves. Let me just show those to you. I actually like these for different exercises. You know, if you have tendonitis or other issues with your elbow, like I've got some serious problems with my right elbow. But this is one, you know, $9, whatever, for a pair of these, Amazon. Real flexible. Just helps keep that elbow nice and warm. Honestly, if it wasn't for I left one in my trunk, I'd have them on right now. This is a little better for arm curling as well. Now these also got off Amazon. I think they're about $17.99. Didn't go with, you know, having like one ply, 2 ply, 3 ply, but it's definitely stiffer. Definitely harder to do arm curls in this, which tells me it's probably trying to somewhat lock your arm out or help you lock your arm out. Where when you get to this last one, 3 ply, this does add a little bit of assistance, just like a you know, wrapping your elbows, which we also have. All of these, though, folks, help my beat up right elbow. All right, so we'll do another set. And I put one on the left just to protect it as well, but it's luckily, knock on wood, if there was some wood around here, has not been having any kind of issues like the right side. So you might have heard my elbow pop in there. As it gets warmed up, we'll hear less of that. So I'll probably go I think we'll go with 185 next. And I don't know how many reps I will do today. If I was warmed up better, we'd do quite a few, but I got at least a couple people out there watching. Nothing worse than talking to yourself during a live stream, folks. Trust me, I've done plenty of that. For those that care, I stand 6'2", 277, you know, give or take 3 pounds in any moment, right? You eat too big a meal, I'd be 280. If I eat good, or I don't eat a whole lot, I could be 275. So, probably 277. Now, where do I need to get to weight-wise? I need to get back down under 250. And as you get older, it is a lot harder to do, obviously. But I'll get there. 2 months from now, if you watch the channel, you'll see a drastic weight change. maybe 2.5 months. I have to take some kind of fitness test in April. So that will mean slimming down. You know what? I might as well go with 3-ply. Why not get an extra rep if we can, right? If you believe the elbow sleeves give you that much assistance. I know what they do is stop me from really digging deep with the bar into my push to my chest. But so yeah, 185. There's examples on me on the channel doing 13 reps of this. There's also an example of me doing 190 for 14. So can I do that today? No, can't do that today. Now, I say that, you know, the amazing thing is how much harder going from this to do it standing is. This is a utility bench. It's got a slight angle to it. You will see some people like Larry Wheels and others that'll pretty much do military presses on a bench that definitely is way more angled. And maybe it's not an incline, but it definitely is about as close to being, I'd say it's closer to being incline than it is a standing press. But that said, I thought I saw Larry Wheels press 400 something standing, so he's got an advantage, obviously, seated, just like I will. All right, so let's try and bang these out. Anybody count this? I know they had at least 10. Anybody actually count them? Is there anybody chatting out there? Yeah, I think I got 4 people watching. So I didn't use the collars. This slid a little bit. Could I have gotten another rep out of that, folks? Damn right I could have, but you know, I don't like, I hate to leave one set in the tank or one rep in the tank, but you know, could I have gotten it back up, or would I have to put it on the safety bar, right? Whew. So if I put it on the safety bar, then I gotta take the weights off, put it back up on a rack. That's a pain. But I do think I probably have one more in me. All right, so I think we'll go 225, folks. I don't really want to, as I say, pussyfoot around and do a, you know, do 205 next and then get to 225 and wear myself completely out. Actually, one thing I wanted to do was go to 240 and see if I could get three reps at 240. But that might not be something I can do today. Folks, I'll be back in a second. I gotta reload my drink. Don't go nowhere. All right. I'm back. Yeah, a lot of times I'll do some YouTube shorts. And today is probably one of those days that maybe I won't do too many of them, but I do want to get this one on camera. So usually I do use my collars. I don't know, honestly, if we're going to use the collars on this next set, but if I was smart, I probably would. I think I will do. I'll do a YouTube short here for one of my monetized channels. Now, you know, back in the day when I would go to Gold's Gym, I was always somewhat up there as far as weightlifting goes. You know, maybe not every time I went in there, but sometimes I would actually be the strongest guy in there. I never did this kind of weight back then on the military press, but my bench press was way up there, and now it's like the roles are reversed as far as that goes. I've got pretty good military press, but my bench press is shot, so we're going the other direction on that. So I have to wonder, as far as streaming goes, which ones are better to do. I think folks, I'm going to switch over to my weightlifting channel for this one.